Today we are performing the 1 rep maximum bench press test. The purpose is to find the maximum amount of weight a person can lift through a full range of motion with good form at one time. The population for which is appropriate are those involved in strength training, more of a younger active generation. If you have a physical injury that could be worsened by performing the bench press, you should refrain from this activity.
Alright, so a couple of equipment that will be needed to perform the 1 rep maximum bench press test are simple. You have the bench press machine, which is demonstrated all right here. You have the Olympic size weight bar. You have your weight plates that can range from 2.5 pounds all the way to 45 pounds. And you have your weight ring clips, which will be at the end of the weight bar holding the weight plates in place as you do your 1 rep max. Alright, now to set up the weight bench for your 1 rep max, first you're going to do is you're going to grab the Olympic size weight bar, pick it up, and go ahead and rack it just like so on the machine. Now there's two different kind of setups that you're going to want to do. First you're going to want to perform a warm-up, so you're going to have the weight on the bar very light. It could either be with just the bar or maybe just a couple 45s on the side, however you feel. It's not going to be a lot of weight just to get you through the motion and stuff like that. So if you're going to set up with weight for a warm-up, you're going to take the plates, slide them one on each side of the bar, making sure that the weight on each side is equal. That way whenever you're benching, you're not offset. Take the weight clamps and go ahead and clamp each weight down for safety, for precautions. And that's the setup. So before we go ahead and perform the bench press test, we need to warm up our bodies to get ready for the exercise. So first our participant right here will grab the bar, making sure that our hands are placed about shoulder width apart. She's going to lift the bar off the rack, and she's going to press it down till it lightly touches her chest but does not sit on and up, about 10 times. Once she's wrapped it 10 times, she'll rack the bar back and take a 3-minute rest period. Alright, so the instructions to perform the 1 rep max bench press test are in the ACSM's Health Related Physical Assessment Manual on page 83. First they instruct you to do the warm-up, which we had showed you previous in the video. Next was determine the 1 rep max that our participant can do 4 to 6 times. So first we're going to go ahead and add some weight. Starting off with about 5 pounds. So once our weight's in place, make sure we take the weight clamps and put those on as well. Now our participant would then lift the bar, making sure that a spotter is present. Let the bar down to her chest, not resting on, just touching, and push the weight 4 to 6 times, or until failure. Once she has done that, she'll then re-rack the weight. And then that weight will be recorded. Now you talk to your participant. If she feels that she could have done more than say 10 reps, then she's too light. We need to go up higher. If she was in that 4 to 6 range, then we know that's a good weight to start her 1 rep max. So we'll then add weight in increments of 2.5 pounds or 2.5 kilograms. And from there on, she will just bench the weight 1 time. She will keep adding weight in 2.5 kilogram increments until she fails to push the weight from her chest without any assistance. And that's how you get your 1 rep maximum.
Now that you've seen this exercise performed, it's important to keep safety considerations in mind. The first thing is to always have a spotter. When using a high weight, 2 spotters may be necessary. To avoid a participant getting crushed, make sure the weight is even on both sides of the bar. The next thing to make sure of is that the clamps are tightly placed on both ends.